Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some, any, and no. Okay, these are indefinite adjectives, or in Italiano we say aggettivi indefiniti. Okay, so we're going to work at some, any, and no. Okay, so in Italian we say aggettivi indefiniti. So that means they have a similar meaning, okay? So an example, dei, delle, alcuni, degli, okay? These are the adjective indefiniti, okay? Okay, we're gonna start with some. We use some in affirmative sentences. Okay, so we use some in affirmative sentences. An example, uh, there's some bread in the cupboard. Okay? Quindi there's some bread in the cupboard. Okay? C'è del pane. In fact, we've said that some, any, and no significano dei, delle, alcuni. Okay? So there's some bread, and we can use some and any with uncountable and countable nouns. Ok? Quindi con i nomi numerabili e non numerabili. Quindi non c'è differenza, possiamo usare con entrambi. Okay, quindi there's some bread. Or another example could be there are some pens. Okay, there are some pens in the bookcase. Or I don't know. There's some salt in this pasta. Okay. So the thing you gotta remember, the only thing you gotta remember is that some we use it in affirmative sentences. Then any we use in negative and questions. Okay, so any instead we use them in negative sentences and questions. Okay, so an example, there isn't any salt in this pasta. Okay, so negative, any. Okay, and questions. An example with the questions, there we go. We can say, are there any onions in the fridge? Okay, so are there any onions in the fridge and not some? Okay, so just saying it again, okay? Some we use it in affirmatives, any we use it in negative and questions. Okay? Hope I've been clear. I don't think it's really hard. Instead, no. Okay? We can use no in affirmatives. Okay? So it's, in other words, it's like using any but in an affirmative sense. But you can't use any, so we can use no, but they have the same meaning as any. Ok? Quindi ha lo stesso significato di any, but any we use it in negative. Ok? Quindi an example, there isn't any bread, non c'è del pane, non c'è alcun pezzo di pane. If we use some in affirmatives, there's some bread, c'è del pane, But using no, it's like using any but in affirmatives. Ok? Quindi è come se usiamo il significato any, ma nella frase affermativa. Ok? An example. If I say there isn't any bread, okay, this is negative and we use any. With the same meaning, I can use no. There's no bread. Ok? And it has the same meaning. Questi due hanno lo stesso significato. Ok? Quindi possiamo dire there isn't any bread or there's no bread. Non possiamo usare no in negative perché sennò sarebbe una doppia negazione e quindi non va bene. Ok? Or there's no salt in this pasta. Ok? Non c'è del sale, non c'è sale, ok? In this pasta. Okay, so this is the main difference, I mean, between no and any, okay? Then we have an exception with some. We've said that in questions and negative, but mainly in questions, we use any. But in some cases, we can also use some in question. But when can we use some in questions? Quando possiamo usare some nelle frasi interrogative? Perché possiamo usarlo nelle frasi interrogative, ma solo per eccezioni, ok? Allora, some in questions. Ok, possiamo usare some nelle frasi interrogative per offerte or richiesta or proposta. Okay, so this is the only time when we can use some in questions, okay, when we want to make an offering, a request, or a proposal. Okay, an example. Would you like some coffee? There you go. So you can't say, would you like any coffee? È un'offerta, quindi would you like some coffee? Or una richiesta, can I have some sugar? Ok, can I have some sugar? Ed è una richiesta. Okay, now I'm going to make an example with a proposal. Why don't we buy some sweets? Sweets sono dolci. Okay, why don't we buy some sweets? Ok, quindi abbiamo una richiesta. This is a way also of requesting. Questo è un modo per richiedere qualcosa, se volete annotare nel quaderno. Would you like è una richiesta per fare una richiesta di qualcosa. In this case here, would you like some coffee? Can I have would you like some coffee? È una proposta, è un'offerta. Can I have some sugar? È una richiesta. And why don't we, questa espressione qui, why don't we, è una proposta, poi aggiungete quello che volete. In this case here, why don't we buy some sweets? Why don't we go to the beach? Okay. Can I have some sugar? Can I have some water, please? Would you like some coffee? Yes. No. Would you like some cookies? Yes or no? Okay. So this is the lesson and the difference between some, any, and no. Okay. All right, guys. And these are some ways of offering, requesting, and proposing something. Okay, suggesting something. So I hope I've been useful for this lesson, and make sure when you see my videos to put a like and share it with your friends, okay, with your contacts. Okay, thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.